The Dervaes family also brews their own biofuel and shared with our correspondents how the whole process started and just how often they go to the gas station.
Well, after we had enough food for ourselves, we had to deliver to restaurants. They wanted, we engaged them to buy some of our surplus food. We noticed that restaurants had drums in the back of their establishments that collected waste vegetable oil. And at the same time, we were reading about on the internet about biodiesel being an alternative fuel. And we put two and two together and we said, here, there's the oil. Now, why can't we do what other people were doing? So we took their oil, asked them for the oil. They freely gave us their oil. And we built, with the help of friends, a biodiesel reactor that converts that waste vegetable oil into fuel known as biodiesel. And so it runs in any diesel car. So we are making our own fuel for under $1 a gallon. And except in emergencies, we don't want to go to the gas station. We have our own filling station in our garage. And that's our goal, is to do it all the time. But again, it's just, there's, good intentions, and then there's practical things. Sometimes we're caught in emergencies. We will have to visit a gas station, but they have to be last resort. Okay, I would say in the last year we have gone to the gas station maybe 2 times for emergency purposes. We ran out of our own fuel, so we had to go ahead and get something to get us to the next time where my son Justin can make fuel. It takes him a while to get around to it because we were so busy, and so we ran out. So we had to visit that old gas station.
The Dervaes family does not only produce their own food and biodiesel, but even install their own solar panels. To ensure that they live an optimum green life, the family does various things, like buying into wind energy to ensure that their remaining $19 bill for their energy usage is still green. Jules shared how and why they decided to install solar panels.
We kept track of our energy bills. Around this time, we knew we were in trouble because this could just keep going up. Around 2000, and we decided that it's no good just taking care of our food source. So we decided to invest in energy efficient appliances. We got rid of our old refrigerator and our old washer, and so we started bringing our usage down by buying smarter appliances. So we took a refrigerator out, our washing machine out, our computers and television, and replaced them with Energy Star. So we went down here, and in 2004, that's when we put on the solar panels. Oh. And so this is what we produce this ourselves, and we just buy this a little bit from the city. The city contracts with a wind source up in Northern California, and we pay extra 2.5 cents a kilowatt hour to buy into a green source. So we're all green powered here. There's no non-renewable source of energy here. It's either this is our sun, and that's the city's wind. We're green. It's just that we're not all ourselves, because they said at nighttime the panels go down for lack of sun, and so then we're into the city for their wind power, which I'm glad to pay extra 2.5 cents to be able to know that for that little bit we're investing in a green future. Trying to save the planet, 2.5 cents at a time.
Jules also shared his tips on how to grow fruits and vegetables organically without using any pesticides throughout the year.
Yeah, well, one step at a time. We just refused to. We cut out all the artificial fertilizers and all the artificial pesticides, and now we're looking for alternatives. Fortunately, there are organic fertilizers.
The Dervaes family grows a variety of seasonal fruits and vegetables throughout the year.
Well, number one is we get a lot of salads, a lot of greens. We're in Southern California, so we have a very long growing season. We can grow something almost all year round. It just depends on what. So our main crop right now in the winter and spring will be salads. So we have maybe 20 different varieties of greens that go into a salad mix. And so right now we're transitioning to the summer garden, and in the summer garden we'll get the regular tomatoes, beans, cucumbers, squash, and peppers. So we'll get a whole different menu in the summertime, but it'll be all your standard food. It's just that we don't get as much of it on a small property, so we have to be very smart to get enough. We have to be very smart to make sure we get enough of our food from such a little space.
The Dervaes family also shared their views on vegetarianism.
Well, I know it saves the animals, but also it would and they have facts that show that it saves water, and probably quite a bit of fuel too for going through that process and then getting it to getting it to market and then getting it to here and to your home. So we just feel like we cut out all those middlemen and middle animals, and we like to eat good wholesome green vegetables and fruits from directly from the land that we can grow ourselves. When you eat directly and don't have to go through higher sources of protein, when you can go straight to the garden and pick up your needs right from the garden and direct into your mouth, then it just seems to be that's so simple and so true that we will we'll go with the simple way of life.
Thank you for joining us on Healthy Living. Please tune in next week for the continuation of our coverage on the Dervaes family's organic way of living. Up next is enlightening entertainment here on Supreme Master Television.